Welcome back, everybody, to Elder Scrolls Online with Layla Leaf Finder. Let's go. All right. Let's have a quick look-see. There's been a few changes since we last jumped on. What were they? P for Golden Pursuits. All right. These we were going to struggle with. That's okay. Let's go do some crafting quests and harvest 50 resources from the world. It is the eve of update. At the moment, that's right. We're not doing those until we hit level 50. I keep forgetting. I know, I miss them. I miss them a lot. They make a huge difference in your capabilities. Let me just pop that there. All right.
Don't bother with booze. Most Bosma don't imbibe. Meat. They always need more meat.
I sunk some coin into a farm a few years back. I'll have to speak with my man in Greenwater.
Right. And let's just increase that volume as well, shall we? There we go. So that's so you can hear the voices. Rightio. I know, I do miss my champion points. So this is a relatively young set of characters on the EU server. My mains, I started out on the North American server, so don't you throw that around, girl. Goodness me, you're gonna get yourself banned. Or, chased by the city guard. Man, she is tiny. Either that or that's just a very tall Altma. Yeah. Teeny tiny little Bosma. Let's get our crafting done. Alright, so we decimated everything. Okay, that was our reward from our last episode. Nothing to research. Plenty to learn if we're going to build this character up. Nearly all my characters end up becoming master craftsmen, so that happens. It's just such a good way to get treasure maps and things. So we haven't yet looked at our Tamriel tome, so that's interesting. We'll have to get to that. Blacksmithing station. I'll break it down and build it up. Oh my goodness, here we go. And around the corner to the clothing station, which we will try not to forget this time. Succeeded. Achievement unlocked. Not being forgetful today. Alright, into our break it down. And into our create it. Let's just make sure we have some style material. Might just go into this one here. Alright, and what have we got? A little bit more. Just a tiny tad bit more. I know, it is going to persist now in popping that up every time I jump out of the screen to check things. So there'll be no sneaky checking things. You guys will know my whole screen will shift. At least it's not minimizing now, and I did that by Did I not get anything out of that? I am a sad panda. Never mind. Right, here we go. into the cooking fire. I nearly always forget that, but it's so much easier than making a detour to the inn. It's just one less stop on our path. Alright, into the jewelry crafting station. Did we break it? Make it? And away we go. Alchemy station. Natural water. Blessed thistle, and we'll toss a little bit of columbine in there. There we go. I know I am still really tempted to do a quick run and get and learn what those are. We've got almost everything else. Okay, vile coagulant is missing one, white cap. Usually because I ran out of excuse me for a minute. Okay, there we go. Usually because I ran out of the ingredients when I was testing them. It is a pain though. And I do it with every character. Let's go turn these in. Oh my. I'm really curious as to what that particular pair of people is about. They're like, because usually loud chattery means something. Place the goods.
Let me know if you sell those at market. My cousin could use a set.
Mate, you provide a way for me to sell them at market.
Lift with the legs, always the legs.
And I'll sell them. Or, you know, give me a cousin's address and I'll sell them to them.
We'll get it where it needs to go.
Direct.
Shifting cargo is thirsty work.
He's got a word for everything, does he not?
I hear the roads aren't safe. Good thing
Did
your
I
package
forget
travels
my
by
blacksmithing?
sea.
Oh, well, there ends
I'll
my...
go to the tavern after this.
He can't go to the tavern after this. Of course he will.
Shores, bones, that
Let's
looks
just have a
like.
quick chest.
How much is in there?
Check. At. No, we did do all our crafting. Alright, let's check in. See what we got. We go into consumables and containers. Make sure we have nothing stolen in here. Otherwise life gets awkward. So I'm playing keyboard and mouse, and this, when I put it all into this particular setting, all I've got to do is hit E and R repeatedly and it works. Into recipes, looks like we don't know that one. We do know that. That's going in the bank for my other characters. We do know that one. Ditto with that then. Okay. Unidentified woodworker survey. Awesome. Into here. Westfield. Oh dear. Well, that will be an interesting run, won't it? What are we doing? Speaking of woodworker surveys and interesting runs, let's have a look over here. I need to earn another 1270 to unlock... Oops, what are you doing? To unlock level 6. I know I opened up all my caches. I haven't talked to Thingamywhat's-it yet, but I'm banking that I'll finish these in time to spend those, is my thought. Let's have a quick look at the challenges. Did we get our login bonus? Okay, my days overlap, so maybe I logged in yesterday late for me and the day hasn't changed. That happens. Okay, 100 bosses. I know we have not progressed any of those, have we? Okay, we need clothier resources, law books, atronachs. We so need to do those. One group dungeon. Wood from 15 logs. Okay, so clothier resources, law books, logs, ore, runestones, and even more ore. And a public dungeon and group event. Not quite ready for that. I think I got mulched last time I tried something close to it. Right, and what else is on our agenda today? In Oridon. One of the Undaunted. The Tooth Maul ploy. We're not ready to do that, funnily enough, at level 28. I know it says we are, but we're not. We really aren't. The Wayward Dagger. Find the Covenant Defector. Oh, right, that's way north. And to Dawnbreak. Companion quests, the Garland Ring, We're not heading over to Greenshade yet. We'll do that as we go. Guild. Ah, yes. And Chasing Shadows, the main quest. I need to check the old lighthouse. While we're here, why don't we go do that? We can also, if we really, really want to, enter a Battlegrounds match. No, we don't really, really want to. I know, what? You chicken.
Master Merrick,
Where are you? That is future Merrick that he's talking about. Someone is getting a wallocking. We can't have that. Right. I think they might be AFK. Now they're not going to die immediately. Where's my lighthouse? I am lost, by the way. Right click. I'm very lost. Right. Eyes are painted on. Of course they are. Here we go. So I wasn't that lost. I was just a little bit misplaced. This lighthouse, for a lighthouse, is actually like not set right on the shoreline. But I don't think it needs to be. Are we about to get mugged? Yes, I'm looking for recipes. Into the cellar, you say? Right, that would be the big... I was just going to go and investigate upstairs, but okay. Cellar it is. Ooh, this does not look good. Shopping trip. All right. You chicken, come here. I discovered the other day that what's his face? Zereth Var does not like it when you use soul crystals, which is kind of understandable, but was a bit of a surprise. I'm so used to having range. It's a learning curve. I should probably get a bow. So the object of the game is to build our soul skills up enough. Actually, I think we have done it. That our soul gems. Oh no. And there's two of you. And that's not on. Can I get both of you at once? Not if you do that, I can't. Now you come back. You cat. Contrary creature. I want to see what's around the corner. Well, okay, there's someone unfriendly in the middle of this circle. Aldimian, hi. Nice to meet you. Why do you have to be so aggro? Every monster in this game. Never leave this place alive. Let's not stand in his circle. Actually, let's give him a circle of mine to stand in. There you go, now we're even. What's this do? Oh, that's another circle. We could do with that. Gee, she does a lot of yelling. She's really starting to disturb me. I'm not sure I like this set of skills. But I do like the urn. There's another one over here. All right, we'll take the Orb of Discourse. Oh.
What is the meaning of this interruption? Why have you contacted me?
Well.
This is Abner Tharn. The Master and I are very busy. This had better be important.
Oh.
Wait a moment. I don't know your face. Identify yourself immediately.
Who, me?
Yes, your report, you insipid twit. What, did you contact me by accident?
Forgive me, my lord, but I heard something that might be of interest to you.
Well, out with it. I don't have all day. Your disguise is terrible, by the way. You look like a character from a bad adventure novel.
Someone has been asking the locals about a Redguard named Sai Sahan.
Are they? I didn't think that Redguard has-been had a single friend left. Not in this world, at any rate. Never fear.
Ow.
Sai Sahan is safely locked away. Even if they were to discover his location, attempting a rescue would be suicidal.
Do you know where he is?
Of course I do. But I'm not in the habit of revealing vital secrets to insipid lackeys.
Wow.
Now be gone.
He
And
knows
if
a
you
lot
contact
about
me again
building
without good
loyalty.
reason, I shall contact your cell commander and have you properly thrashed for your ineptitude.
Thank you, my lord. Eldimian's Journal. A strange request indeed. I was on my evening stroll, having a bite to eat in a back alley, when I noticed that the imperial neck I feasted upon bore a golden medallion. I recognized the trinket at once as the sigil of the cult of the Black Worm. While I considered this, I heard the dull thwack of a blunt object hitting flesh and bone, and my world went black. I woke in a cave, bound to a chair, my head throbbing with bittersweet pain. A number of hooded cultists surrounded me, each with the unmistakable gleam of murder in his eyes. I quite liked them. One of the cultists seemed different than the others, and I recognized him as their leader almost immediately. He had a cold yet calm demeanor and seemed completely unafraid of me. He introduced himself as Abner Tharn. He was somewhat displeased that I had made my evening meal on one of his most loyal guards. Normally, he explained, I would have been discorporated for such an infraction, but he said he liked my style and my violent proclivities. He said he saw a lot of promise in me, and would like to propose a mutually beneficial arrangement. If I agreed to join the worm cult, I could replace this agent. I would reside in a conveniently placed underground lair within the city limits, which would assure me a continued stream of meals, along with a virtually unlimited supply of black soul gems. The agreement did sound promising, but just to play Daedra's advocate, I asked what my alternative might be. In answer, Tharn opened a portal to Cold Harbor right at my feet. My chair began to teeter, and the screams of the damned filled my ears. Lovely to listen to, but not something I wished to experience firsthand. Needless to say, I chose servitude. Now I while away my days guarding this wretched cavern while prowling the city streets after dusk. It's not a bad existence. In fact, I've even begun to take up the study of necromancy. At some point, perhaps, Tharn will consent to teaching me the finer points himself. Time will tell. And I have all the time in the world, don't I? Ah, not anymore. All right. I'm sorry. Where was I at? Taking my bloodthirsty little Bosma for a jog. Did I get lost in it? No, I did not. I just, need to use my eyes more. That was a distinctive rustle, like a spider traversing webs, or maybe dirt falling down. Oh, I know. Where are we at? Not again. Oh my goodness. Right. Now these are our main story quests. And they're a bit different to zone quests in that we'll get them regardless of where we are. Well, that was an interesting little skirmish. Oh wait, I went up? I did go up. Well, what's up here? I like the view. This game has... Oh wow, look at that. Can you imagine that vampire just looking out over the harbour, choosing his next meal? Maybe not enjoying the sunset, but yeah. Anyway, where were we? Oh, can we go up there? We can go up here. Aha. I have no idea what's up here. Sometimes there is stuff, and sometimes there is sweet nothing. Alright, let's see if I can work out how to get out of the tower, having failed once already. So, let me just zippity do that over here for a minute. There we go. Now I can see things. Alright, what do we got? Oops, missed. Is that a stable master? No, that's too big. Which reminds me, we do need to go over here and chat to this lady. Lanesti, hi.
Welcome, friend. Don't believe my sister over at Skywatch. I breed the best mares on the island. Just you see.
Right, well, speaking of seeing, let's grab some carry capacity. We still don't have enough for a fox, or a, no. We're broke, kind of broke. When it comes to horses, we're broke. We're not that broke. Alright, what's our next quest? Oh, return to the harbourage. Oh, I suppose. So in order to improve your soul line, I think it is, this one. Your soul magic line. You need to advance by completing chapters in the main quest. And that will allow you to unlock the various abilities that you need. That person does have the right idea, don't they? I know, sometimes there's a chest out here. Sometimes. But if there are also enough of us out here that know about it, it won't be there for long. Oh dear. Into the harbourage. It says zone story. Yeah. Once the prophet was a man of vigour and strength. Some harrowing experience has aged him. Right. But it hasn't left him bitter, I note. He's just got regrets. And backpacks. And a book. Chronicles of the Five Companions. My name is Lyris of Skyrim, called Titanborn by some. I'm committing these words to paper on behalf of my friend and ally, a man history will remember only as the Prophet. It was through his profound insight and his study of the Elder Scrolls that we came to understand the dire nature of the threat that now endangers all of Tamriel. Let it be known by those who read these words that the Soulburst, the event that took place in the 579th year of the Second Era, was due to the treachery of a single elf, the Altmeri necromancer Manamako, the king of worms, and the servant of the most vile of all Daedric princes, the god of schemes and lord of brutality, Molag Bal. In years past, Manamako served as chief advisor to the court of Emperor Varan Aquilarius. Originally a Duke of Chorrol, Varan became Emperor of Tamriel by right of conquest. With Manamako's counsel, Varan led a revolt against the previous dynasty, the savage regime of Reachmen known as the Longhouse Emperors. Yet despite his conquest and victory, Varan was not to be a true emperor. Like the former Emperor Leovic, the blood of the dragon didn't flow through Varan's veins. He was unable to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One, as a true emperor must by tradition. The dragon fires have remained unlit for generations. This is because the Amulet of Kings, a relic of the divines gifted unto Saint Alessia by Akatosh, was lost in the centuries following the fall of the Reman dynasty. Only this relic, traditionally worn by imperial emperors of the First Era, would allow a true-blooded ruler to spark the dragon fires anew. At Manamako's urging, Varan formed a group of companions to join him on an epic quest to locate this relic. These companions included myself, the Redguard Swordmaster Sai Sahan, Grand Councillor Abner Tharn, and Manimarco himself. For years we scoured the face of Tamriel, following countless leads until we finally managed to relocate it. When we returned to the Imperial City, Manimarco played upon Varen's insecurities and convinced him that the coronation ritual properly modified could not only light the dragonfires but persuade Akatosh to invest him with divine agency and gift him with the blood of the dragon. It was only after the coronation ritual was attempted that we learned the extent of Manimarco's deception. The King of Worms used his magic to corrupt the power of the amulet, causing the calamity which came to be known as the Soul Burst. I remember very little of the actual event, only that the chaos that followed was immediate and devastating. Varen was consumed by the fiery wrath of the Soul Burst. Sai Sahan and I were unjustly implicated in his death, made all the more suspicious because Sai fled as soon as he recovered, taking the Amulet of Kings with him. Grand Chancellor Tharn was an opportunist and immediately cast his lot with Manimarco. The prophet's story is one of mystery. He appeared one day on the steps of an abbey of the moth priests in Cyrodiil. They took him in and fed him, thinking he was nothing more than a vagabond. They were shocked when they found him in the libraries that night, poring over the eldritch etchings of an Elder Scroll. Only the moth priests themselves had the ability to read the scrolls, and they saw his arrival as a prophetic sign from the divines. As they do all who read them, the Elder Scrolls eventually took the prophet's eyesight, leaving him permanently blinded. And yet he continued to study them in his mind's eye, and eventually foresaw the great and terrible threat that we are now faced with. Word of his prophecy spread far and wide, eventually reaching the Imperial City and the ears of Manimarco. The King of Worms immediately arrested the prophet for rumour-mongering and treason, and had the abbey and all of its contents burnt to the ground. The catastrophe that the prophet predicted began to take shape almost immediately. Vast swathes of the empire were consumed by Daedric fire, and the first dark anchors fell upon the land. Molag Bal's invasion of our world had begun, made possible by Manimarco's betrayal. Well, there's an aspect of the story I didn't know. The prophet.
You've returned. What have you found?
The cultists use orbs like this one to communicate. I spoke to Abner Tharn.
Abner Tharn shows his face again. I
Mm-hmm.
get the sense that he might have a larger part to play in the coming events, but for good or ill, I cannot say. Leave the orb with me. I shall be able to use it to locate Sai Sahan.
Good luck.
Hold a moment.
Oh,
Come
uh-oh.
here. We need to talk. I heard you and the Prophet talking about Abner Tharn.
Why do you dislike Tharn so much?
Didn't the Prophet tell you the story of the 5 companions?
He showed me a vision about them, but I'd like to hear your thoughts.
I don't know where to start. There's so much to tell.
Well, tell me about the 5 companions.
We were chosen by Emperor Varen to join him on a quest to recover a lost artifact called the Amulet of Kings. The 5 included Varen, myself, a red guard named Sai Sahan, Abner Tharn, and the traitor Manimarco.
Tell me more about Manimarco.
You only know him as the man who killed you and stole your soul.
Right.
Back then, he was Emperor Varen's most trusted advisor. It was Manimarco who convinced Varen to search for the Amulet of Kings.
I see. Why would Varen need the amulet?
Varen wasn't a true Dragonborn Emperor. He didn't share Alessia's bloodline. Manimarco said the amulet could change all that. He said he could use it to perform a ritual that would turn Varen into a true Dragonborn.
And what happened next?
It took us more than 2 years, but we finally recovered the amulet and returned to Cyrodiil to perform the ritual. Manimarco set us up. The ritual caused a violent explosion of magical energy. We lost Varen. Sai Sahan and I were declared outlaws.
What then?
Manimarco convinced the Elder Council to recognize Abner Tharn's daughter Clivia as Empress Regent.
Right.
Manimarco was the true power behind the throne. Sai Sahan and I went into hiding. There was a bounty on our heads.
Tell me more about Abner Tharn.
Abner Tharn is Grand Chancellor of the Elder Council and Chief Advisor to his daughter, the Empress Regent. He is also Manimarco's toady.
Tharn didn't seem too happy working for the Worm Cult.
Tharn's first loyalty is to his family and the Empire. and he's a ruthless bastard when it comes to defending them.
Right.
The worm cult obviously doesn't share those loyalties. Tharn would never trust them, but he's too much of a coward to betray them.
What if he got something out of it?
Maybe. But what could we offer him? He's already got more gold than the gods themselves.
All right, I've had enough for now.
I know it's a lot to take in. We'll talk more later. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on the Prophet. Hopefully that orb will help him find out where Sai Sahan is being held. Once we know that, we can plan our next move.
All right, we certainly can. Now, interestingly enough, I don't remember receiving gear the last time. Oops, I did this. Do I need a sword? No, I have a dagger. Ooh, but I have 2 swords. We will replace our prisoner's breeches. Oh yeah, we sure will. Let's equip that. Helmet. We'll upgrade our helmet. Jack. And we'll... That's not really an upgrade, is it? It is when it comes to the stamina though. And the training is probably a better choice. Let's grab that one. Do I know this? Yes. Alright. That's about it. I know, we're going to get about 2 steps from the door. Alright, maybe 10 steps from the door. Round that corner, and there's going to be a voice. Return to the harbour edge. And we can decide whether or not we want to. I know we've got this, the Mage's Guild quest line, the Sijic Order quest line. And the, actually I haven't checked my map. Okay, we cleared all of the gatherables. There he is.
Lifted vestige. The path before us has been revealed. It is both dark and twisted. Under the harbour edge, we have an unexpected guest who demands your presence.
My presence? Oh, I wonder who. I know, there's only one person I think I've irritated that much. If choices in a conversation show up in red, the choice presented is significant and cannot be reversed without abandoning the quest. Select your response carefully. Let's go. Oh look, a backpack. Look, sometimes it has a recipe in it, okay? You cannot blame a girl for checking. The Prophet.
We have an unexpected guest, vestige.
So you said. What's the Tharn doing here?
My attempts to use the Orb of Discourse to locate Sai Sahan did not meet with success.
Funny
so I
that.
decided to try a more direct approach.
Oh, right.
I used it as it was intended and contacted Abner Tharn.
And is he being cooperative?
He admits that he knows Sai Sahan's location, but he will not reveal it.
Mm-hmm.
He demands to speak with you directly.
Well, let's hear what he has to say. Look at this. Just waiting, aren't you?
We meet again, Vestige. I wish to speak with you on a matter of some urgency.
Oh yeah? I'm not an insipid worm anymore. What's this about?
Menimarco and his vile master have dark and terrible plans for this world.
Mm-hmm.
If you wish to stop them, you need to find the Amulet of Kings. But to find the amulet, you must first locate Sai Sahan.
And you know where he is?
Of course I do. And I might be willing to share that information. For a price.
I'm listening.
If Menimarco learns that we've spoken, he'll have me executed. I'm a danger to him. I know too much. Therefore I, Abner Tharn, Chancellor of the Elder Council, Overlord of Nibene, formally request asylum.
Asylum? Are you joking?
Do I look to be in a mirthful mood? There comes
look...
a point when even a patriot's loyalty is stretched too far, when the things he has done, and has seen done, become too much to bear.
Does he look to be in a mirthful mood? That man wouldn't know a mirthful mood if it bit him on the... Anyway. Will you come to us?
Would that I could. As it happens, I find myself to be somewhat of a prisoner, in dire need of rescue. My proposal is this. If you retrieve me from Menimarco's fortress and grant me asylum, I will give you Sai Sahan's location in return.
And how can I be sure this isn't a trick?
You can't.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd be a fool to trust me completely.
Mm-hmm.
But the facts remain, you need me if you wish to find Sai Sahan, and I must keep my head if I am to ensure the continuance of the Empire. Neither of us has a choice.
I can see your point.
Tharn is quite correct. We have little choice in the matter.
You can't be serious. How can
I
we
think he
possibly
is.
trust him?
As our visitor so eloquently pointed out, we cannot. But if we are to locate Sai Sahan, we must do this. Go with the vestige, Lyris. Rescue Tharn. Give him the chance to redeem himself. He may surprise you.
He may. Or he, could betray us both. That could be a thing. Into the Castle of the Worm, a solo instance. You may not play this with your buddies, but they can play it at the same time you do. You could race each other and see who finishes first. Abnathan.
You appear to have arrived in the wretched Squalor, a shantytown of soul-shriven outside Menimarco's castle.
And how do we get inside?
As luck would have it, Menimarco is away on some errand for the Daedric Prince.
Mm-hmm.
The castle garrison is not on alert, so you should only encounter a token defense. The main gate is sealed, but there are undoubtedly other routes one might take.
Such as?
You're the hero, aren't you? Improvise.
Oh, improvise with a sword through the heart, mister. We'll find a way in.
What a skeever.
Yeah, Lyris. Exactly.
Improvise, he says. I can't believe we're risking our lives to rescue that skeeving Horker.
Actually, we're risking our lives to rescue Sai Sahan, but any suggestions?
Subtlety and stealth. Let's not bring the entire castle guard down on our heads. And didn't he say this was a town of soul-shriven? Maybe we can find one who knows his way around.
We'd better get started then.
Try to be inconspicuous. Just got free of
Inconspicuous?
this place. The last thing we need is to get recaptured.
Yaha, I hear you. Well, firstly, let's grab this. And we'll make sure it's our main quest so we don't get too lost. And now we're going to go and what? Talk to slaves and find a way into the castle. We've got this. Maybe. I bet there are guards in here. Not chatty? Not chatty. In the middle of the town square, because this can't be a problem. Guzna.
Kill all the worms, I say. Mount their heads on spikes.
Easy now. I need a way into the castle. Do you know of one?
That's easy. All you've got to do is get captured, killed, and stuffed into a soul gem like yesterday's laundry. If you're serious, Cadwell can probably get you in. Might be too late, though. They just chased him into the guardhouse.
The guardhouse, you say?
Why am I not surprised to find Cadwell here? He certainly does get around.
He knows his way around though, Lyris, you've got to admit. We're not getting in there without a fight. Let's go have a fight. Oh yeah. Aggro range much? You can have a bit of soul theft. You can have a bit of soul theft. And then we'll get to it.
Now, kill!
No killing. Killing is bad. There's another guard coming around the corner. I wonder if he'll notice. Maybe
You
not.
like your skin? Think we can find another use for it? Intruders!
I don't think you can find another use for this skin. This skin is all mine, buddy. I know. I sometimes wonder if I'm using these skills right. I get the impression that I'm not. Let's try this. Oops, that's going to bring the guards. My bad. Little bit of an assist. Honestly, Lyris, can you not do more damage with that big thing? This is taking forever. Makes me wish I hadn't accidentally, deconstructed the Prophet's daggers. Do you just... Cadwell?
I say, jolly good timing. Lyris enchanted, as always. And you're looking fit for someone, so how can I put it? Deficient in the soul department?
Just rub it in, Cadwell. Sir Cadwell, what are you doing here?
Wherever the forces of evil prey upon the innocent, wherever souls are stolen and bodies shriven, wherever a people cry out for justice, there goest I. I mean, this whole eternal servitude business is rather nasty, don't you agree?
We need to find a way into the castle. And you're right.
Garters, why? Lovely grounds, no question, but it's positively brimming with angry cultists carrying rather large weapons.
We need to rescue Abner Tharn. It's complicated.
I see. A rescue, is it? Well, that's a different kettle of fish, isn't it? There is a cistern that drains into the waterway. The door is locked, but that's not stopped me before. Why don't you meet me there, and we'll see what's what?
Thank you, Sir Cadwell.
That might be our best chance to get inside.
Come on, Lyris. Go to the cistern. Right. Map says... Ooh, well, okay, here's water. Water's got to drain somewhere. Oh, no, that's not the kind of water I want to swim in. Looks like we're going to go fight a flesh golem. I'm pretty sure I saw one head this way. That sounds painful. Is that a backpack I see? With some clear water in it. Good for potions. What? There's another backpack. Let's go grab that thing. I am looking for recipes. I'm not having a lot of luck. I mean, just because he's there and we can doesn't mean we have to kill him.
Leave it to the Daedra to fill a cave with bones and muck.
Hi, what's this place?
You keep up nicely. I can't abide dawdlers.
Thank you, but what's next?
This whole bloody castle sits on top of an ocean of unstable oblivion, what's it? The Daedra use pipes to control the flow of it all, and it comes out as steam.
Go on.
Well, most of the doors in here are sealed with pressure from that steam. It's all rather complicated, but in a nutshell, if I can tamper with the pipes, we can open the doors to the inner keep, and you can slip inside.
And what do you need from us?
Well, I can handle the tinkering, but you'll have to keep the beasties off me.
Oh,
right. Are you game?
I'm game. Let's go. All right, this is where Cadwell shows his true nuttiness, right through the middle of the monsters. Although I think that was me that time. And here we go again. I am really missing my warden. Is he laughing? He's laughing. Oh, and now he's joining in. Keep the beasties off me, but wait, that looks like too much fun. Typical freaking knight. He must have been a tank in a former life. You want me to take that on? Well, alright then. I know, I should be bracing a lot more. And dead. Cadwell, lead on, Macduff. Oh, great. Right into another Daedra. Of course you did. Why wouldn't you? Let's make it glow. I like that ability. Me. I think someone's been here before me, but how can they in a solo instance? Oh my god, Cadwell, what are you doing? Picking a fight with that thing. Here, let me help you with that. I wonder if you can fail this mission. Cadwell, he is a tank. Seriously. Of course, night. What do I expect? I'm a hero. Let me go stand in the middle of the fire. Corpse Terror. It's not a very nice name for a nice little beastie. Okay, it was trying to eat Cadwell's face. Maybe it's not that nice.
Don't worry, this will get you inside with a minimum of fuss.
Is that a hammer? Cadwell? Oh, right. Ooh, hello. Big, mean and not so furry. I think we succeeded in interrupting that last thing. No, we did not. Whew. Okay.
One more after this one.
Alright, well I'll just preempt your haha, do you hear him? He's just like crazy. Go on, pincer me somewhere I don't want to be, then see if I care. Cadwell, hello, where are we going? Or this one?
Do it.
Talk to Cadwell? Oh wow, nicely done.
There you are. Quick as you please. There's even time for tea.
Thanks, Cadwell.
A pleasure, think nothing of it. The merest trifle, truly. You'll find this Tharn fellow at the top of the Tower of Bones.
Right.
You'll need to make your way through the keep's heart to get to it, but it's not terribly far.
What is he doing up there?
I understand the King of Worms has set him to the task of inspecting the soul gems that find their way into the castle. Which is to say, well, all of them. You'll
Right.
see crates of the things scattered around the premises.
Why don't you come with us? We could use another hand.
Indeed? Well, I might just take you up on that.
Awesome.
But safety first. I'll stay here for the nonce and make sure nothing comes to bugger up our little adventure from behind.
Well, thanks, Cadwell.
Sir Cadwell came through again. That
Don't sound so
crazy night is starting
surprised.
to grow on me. Should I be worried?
No, he grows on everybody. And not like a
hear
fungus.
me out. How many Tharns does it take to rule an empire?
Would you shut up? I'm trying to
None.
work here.
The one on the throne is a patsy, and the one in the tower isn't useful anymore.
That's not even funny. You'd work, would you?
What? It's true. Lord Manimarco is gonna peel his skin off and make a particularly ugly flesh Atronach out of him. Mark my words.
That was a
If you don't
blueprint?
help me, I'll make sure you're sewn up right alongside him. Now shut up.
Oh no. Well, I don't think everyone in this castle is as happy as they'd like to make out. I wonder if they'll let me steal from this crate without oh no. Of course they won't. Knock me on my butt, rude little mungbean. The Anchorite's log. With the arrival of the Chancellor, a crusty Nibonese politician named Abner Tharn, the atmosphere at the castle of the King of Worms has taken a decidedly more amusing turn. He barks his pathetic orders and expects us to pander to his every whim. When we ignore him, he storms about like an infant, shouting, "Don't you know who I am?" and "Manimarco will hear of this." The King of Worms thinks him an ineffectual buffoon. I have heard him say as much myself. But Tharn is no idiot. I feel certain he suspects that he has outlived his usefulness. With his daughter on the ruby throne and Lord Manimarco filling her head with delusions of grandeur, Tharn's power isn't worth the breath it takes to declare it. The Empress Regent is easily manipulated with trinkets, silks, and rare delicacies. She has little fondness for her father, and to my knowledge hasn't even expressed curiosity regarding his absence. And despite his years of political experience in the imperial court, The old man isn't half the manipulator that Manamarco has proven to be. Tharn's greatest miscalculation is that he believes he still has value here. In the grand scheme of things, we're all expendable, he most of all. All of the power in Cyrodiil means nothing to the Lord of Brutality and Domination. But Tharn's impotent tantrums remain a source of great mirth. I imagine I'll tire of them eventually. On that day, I'll pour a glass of fine wine and take enjoyment watching him thrash about as his soul is torn from his body, like so many thousands before him. Yikes. Alrighty, well.
Hurry up! The worms are on the move.
Who's telling me to hurry up? Or are you telling someone else to hurry up? Maybe that. Every crate man. Sometimes it has recipes in it. Hi.
There you are. I was beginning to think you were captured.
Nice,
We've
thanks.
a bit of a problem, I'm afraid.
Oh yeah, what's the problem?
The door at the top of the tower has sealed with a warded barrier. I've seen the worms use similar sorceries before. It will sear you to ash if you touch it.
So how do we get through it?
Here's a thought. The flesh atronachs that patrol the castle halls are assembled in a laboratory very close to the warded door.
Oh no, you...
If you created your own atronach, it would be bound to obey you. You could force it to smash through the barrier.
How do you build a flesh atronach?
It's a simple process. A child of 5 could do it. Unfortunately, we don't have a child of 5, so I'll be forced to walk you through it. You'll need some good-sized chunks of flesh. Take them to the laboratory and I'll contact you there.
We're on our way. We're on our way. Oh, I so wish we weren't. Some good-sized chunks of... Oh, you mean like... this?
It's freezing in here. At least that means the body parts won't smell as bad.
Uh-huh. I wonder if that will give us a good-sized chunk of flesh. Let's go find out. Hi, nice to meet you. You don't mind if we borrow some of your bits, do you? Oh, no you don't. No, you are so gone, my friend.
No!
What's that? We have to stay light on our feet. I don't know. What do you think, Skippy?
Imagine how the
that was a
worms
good
get
sized
used
chunk.
to this.
I'm not sure they do. Maybe they just don't care. Lyris, don't make me think about it or I will throw up. Oh wait, I'm a Bosma. Nah, don't you dare eat that. Oh look, another bit. Building block. Maybe if I think of it like Lego, it won't worry me so much. Now I've got to build it up again. Actually, I shouldn't have used it now. Don't stand there. That's a bad spot to be. If I can maneuver him into the... It doesn't make any difference? Well, okay then.
Not going near the city butcher for a while, I'll tell you that much.
I'm so glad that she does it. She feels the same way. Oh, you saw me. Hi, congratulations. You found me. I know, don't turn your back on the rogue. Oh, I won't say how I know that. Find that. Right. I have a bad feeling about this. I seem to remember there being a huge monster out. That'd be it. Well, there's no denying it. We still need it. Let's just see if there's anything else we can pick up. That is a rock, not an urn. Look at this. Two temptingly placed bits of chunks. And boom, there he is. Hello? What do you mean you can't fly off that rock? Oh, that's right, I can't get him from there. Well, I can fix that. I'm not sure my little boss myself can actually make a difference with trying to jolt him out of his attack. Sorry, I need some light attacks because I've run out of my ultimate again. Whoops. Alright, we need to try again. That's not quite what I wanted to do this time around.
It takes a lot to make me ill, but this is getting there.
Alright, now we get into this part. I know, I'm a close-in fighter. What's wrong with me? Let's do this bit. Out of here. We nearly had him last time. I just messed it up. Alright. I know. It was a skill issue before. I don't need any more bits of flesh either. Excellent. Let's go and get rid of this ickiness. Oh, I know. Dealing with Manamarco, make sure you have a good shower afterwards because, man, even talking to him requires a certain amount of getting grubby. Ew. Alright, now for your little furry friend. I am actually finding this class is fairly difficult to achieve the same results, but it could just be because it's lower than the characters that I'm running. And I have to get used to that. I know, what's behind that door? Abnathan. Let's oh, this whole place.
Not very big, is it? Oh well. Now cast the ritual from the book.
Right. Just read the book? This time we have to read from the book? I see. Oh, look. It's teeny tiny.
Ha! We'll make a necromancer of you yet.
Oh, not a hope in Hades, young man. Not this character, anyway. Wait, doesn't that door explode things?
You're not far now. Through the door and to the summit.
Ew. Ah. I know. Why? Because going through boxes makes me feel better, and I feel ooh right now. That is a nasty hit on them they've got. I know, you thought I'd missed that urn. No, I just had to get rid of the thing cutting it. Ah, ew. Okay. Right, it was a gate. Take out the mage first. Yeah, split up. Whereas you take on the big guy. Now I'll help you. You know, working with so many other cultists, you would think he would know better than to turn his back on something. I swear that fan out thing is just an excuse for them to... Is that more company? Yeah, that is very bad company. Is that a mage? Sorry, mage. You're gone. I am not standing with my back to the knight. No, that would be bad. Ah! Now we'll stand with our front to the knight. Here, we've got a soul chest for you then. A Daedra heart, just to prove they have them. I see, I see.
Begone, insufferable worms. I'm working as fast as I can.
Got him under guard.
Hi! Done. Tharn?
So, we meet in person at long last.
Uh-huh.
You look taller in your projection.
Thank you. I'm here to get you out, per our arrangement.
And not a moment too soon. If I had to inspect one more bloody soul gem, I'd have thrown myself from the tower.
Why should we trust you, Tharn?
A fair question. I know things.
Mm-hmm.
Things that can help you. Here's a bit to whet your appetite. Menimarco isn't doing any of this to serve Molag Bal. His ultimate plan is to out-scheme the god of schemes and to replace him.
What? How?
The Amulet of Kings is the key to everything. Why do you think he kidnapped Sai Sahan? He's torturing him, trying to get him to reveal the amulet's hiding place.
Right, he's trying to find the Amulet of Kings before we do.
Precisely. With the amulet at his command, Menimarco believes he can trap Molag Bal's essence and absorb his power. He seeks to become a god himself.
That sounds bad. What else can you tell me?
I'd love to discuss this further, but this is hardly the place.
Well,
get me to a safe haven and I will tell you the rest. That was our agreement, was it not? Now, let's... Wait. Did you feel that?
Feel what, precisely?
Now, Tharn. No telling my secrets.
Haha.
Go to your room, Abner. I will deal with you shortly.
Oh, that's going to be a bit hard to rescue him from.
Your old position at the Foundry is still available. We'll even give you your own set of unbreakable chains. And you.
Me?
The thorn in my side. The pebble in
hello.
my shoe. How strong are you? Shall we test your limits?
I'd rather you didn't. Mage. Even in skeletal form, they're irritating. Lyris, I thought you'd been at this a lot longer than me.
Oh, infuriating.
Uh-huh.
The process drains the energy from most victims, yet you keep fighting.
Well, yeah. Because I like my energy right where it is, thank you very much. Oh, that can't be good.
Your strength surprises me. But how much more can you take, I wonder?
I don't know, and I'd rather not find out. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Hello. Now this is where I really miss having... Take the big one out, the little ones fall. Ha ha! About time you got here, Abner.
The Chancellor of the Elder Council.
He did. Get him. Oh, that's interesting.
His power wanes, Vestige. Strike him down while his attentions are on me.
Okay.
How dare you betray me, Zahn? Your suffering will be legendary.
Abner?
He will not remain discorporated for long. His consciousness will be adrift for a few moments, but that is all.
Why did you help me?
Because Manimarco has delusions of godhood. He cares nothing for the Empire. He seeks only power. I've never done battle with him before. He's far more powerful than I imagined. Oh well, too late for regrets. In for a bean, in for a beanstalk.
What now?
First things first. We need to get out of here alive.
What do you suggest?
We certainly can't go back the way you came in.
Well, duh.
I'd imagine they're swarming the grounds already.
Mm-hmm.
There's a refuge chute further down the path.
Charming.
It's a bit of a drop, but we'll probably survive.
Probably? Let's go. Good odds for me. Probably. You'll probably get out of the realm of the Dark God alive. You'll
You must be the
probably
ugliest princess
survive
ever
the drop.
rescued from a tower, Tharn.
I'm shocked your lack of education and repeated blows to the head haven't dulled your wit, Titanborn.
Oh, wow. Those two.
Hello again. Need a way out?
I'd love a way out,
I'll have
Cadwell.
that open in just a moment.
You are a wonder. How are you?
Arche preserve us. You're as battered and bruised as a peach in a sack of rocks.
I don't want
Bit
to
of
know
the
how you
old
know that.
daring do, was it? No matter. You'll be needing an escape route, no doubt.
Great timing, Cadwell.
Well, it's what I do, quite honestly. We should probably hurry it up. The entire castle is as bristly as a sack of sewing needles after all that noise.
Why don't you come with us?
Come with you? You mean leave Cold Harbor? Well, I don't know. It's been a very long time since I've seen the world I left behind. Do you think it's wise?
You should come along. It might be good for you.
Well, that's settled then. And after all, you do need someone to lead you out of here. Onward!
Let's go. Yes, come on, Cadwell. I know. I can talk him out of coming with us, but I really want him to come and enjoy the world. It's not that much of a mess. Path of the Scorn.
Into the chute, come on!
Alright, the target was out of range. Right here. Oh. Ew. Uh-oh. Oh, ugh. Let's get out of here.
Quickly, I've opened another portal. Hurry!
Varen, I am so glad to see you. I also need a shower and a hot bath and maybe not a meal for a while. Possibly a good strong cup of tea. That might be good. Oh, a backpack. I feel better already. What's in this one? Okay, I definitely feel much better. Abner Tharn.
My estates, my titles, my own life. It's all forfeit now. All in the name of preserving the Empire.
My hero.
I swear by all the gods, Manimarco will pay dearly for this.
Are you all right?
Of course. I am Abner Tharn. It will take more than a few brainless cultists to rattle these old bones.
Mm-hmm.
Now then, where were we?
You were going to tell us where Sai Sahan is.
Ah, yes. Truth be told, I don't know the precise location, but I do know that he is Manimarco's prisoner, and that the King of Worms is trying to pry the location of the amulet from him.
You don't know where he is.
Now, before you lose your temper, let me clarify. I don't know precisely where he is, but I can find out. I'll just need a little time.
You tricked us.
What? You son of a bitch!
Ah! Are you insane? Get away from me, you brutish she-troll!
Lyris, stand down.
He's done nothing but lie to us from the beginning. I don't care what he says. He'll always be Menimarco's toady.
Please. Manimarco wants me dead. Did I pretend to capitulate to him? Yes, I did. Do you have any idea how many lives I saved by doing so?
The only thing you saved was your holdings in your own hide, you pompous ass.
Enough. Abner
Wow.
had no choice, Lyris. And we are guilty of our own deceit, are we not? The time has come for the vestige to know the truth.
What's this? The vestige doesn't know? Oh, this is rich.
Sire, don't.
Vestige, until now, you've only known me as the Prophet. But that is not my true name. I am Varen Aquilarius.
Our fallen emperor, in the tattered robes of a moth priest, blind as a newborn kitten.
I am sorry I deceived you, Vestige.
It's okay, mate. It's a trend.
You're angry. It is to be expected.
You have me swim through bodies. I'm a bit annoyed, yes. You're the Emperor?
I was once, but no more. My name is Varen Aquilarius.
Why didn't you tell me? Why the deception?
In truth, I feared you'd kill me where I stood if you knew who I was.
Mate, I don't even
You
know what
certainly wouldn't have allied with
your
us so
reputation
readily.
is.
I caused this, all of this. If Murloc Ball destroys this world, the blame will be mine and mine alone.
Well, how can I trust you now, or Lyris?
You must not blame Lyris. She did as I instructed. She's my sworn protector, but she is also your ally.
Mm-hmm.
You have my solemn promise, Vestige. When this is over, if you still judge me harshly, you can end my life.
Mm-hmm.
I will offer no resistance.
So, what now?
We must find Saisahan. Everything depends on that.
What should I do?
In this matter, nothing. Abner and I must confer. We will contact you again when we have more information. I did not foresee Abner's defection, but I welcome it. Manimarco fears him, and with good reason. He can help us. I feel certain of it.
Mate, you better be right. Ooh, level 29. Awesome. What shall we become? Let's go with capacity. Speed's not that important at the moment. And we'll go a little bit more magic because I ran short a couple of times there. What have we got going for us down here? I haven't even got a scroll running. That's my bad. I don't think I have a scroll anymore, actually. Right. Soul Lock. Killing an enemy has a 5% chance of automatically filling a soul gem. Your soul explodes. I know, I do like having these up. Once every 2 hours without spending a soul gem. But I also know that I've got a whole bunch of skills here that I need to improve too. Into our class, what does this one want me to have? Evocation. I'm pretty sure that's a mage's guild. It's not a mage's guild. Okay. Let's see if I... Oh, light armor. It would be this one. And evocation too, you think? Well, okay then. Now what do I want? Let's have a look up here. In assassination, do I have any of these? I do. Pressure points. Increases your crit chance. Let's do that. That looks exciting. Okay. I can go now? Mm-hmm. We probably need to talk to Guildmaster Sees All Colours, but I don't think that is until we, get to Grantwood. I know, just ran her into a wall. And I'm trying not to run ahead in those, although it is really tempting just to do one line and then the next line and then the next. So, I mean, that's a thing. Well, hello and goodbye. Wait, how many points? Oh, okay. For some reason I read that as 5,000. Let's see how far we get before we get called on again.
You! Tharn wants to speak to you! Go to the Volkilgard Mages Guild! Quick! Quick!
Right. If it's not one, it's the other. Well, let's get going. Look at all these people we saved from the vampire. That's pretty good.
You should buy me a drink, I think.
Master Merrick,
Where are you? Every time we go past him, he's like that. It's nearly as bad as when you had the prologue quest for Rothgar, and that orc would yell at you every time you went past. So that is future Merrick. We won't do that until we've finished the Fighters Guild quest line. The Mages Guild is over this way. Here we go. Alrighty, what do we got?
Over here.
What?
We have much to discuss, you and I.
Not yet, we don't.
Finally. I
Future
was beginning
Baron.
to think you'd never show up here.
Well, I still haven't. Talk to Abnathan.
Ah, excellent. You got my message. Apparently that little creature isn't completely useless. Banekin can be such children. I hope you've nothing pressing. We could be here a while.
Than, why are you dressed like that?
I can't be strutting around the city wearing my imperial regalia, can I?
Oh, at least
Your
you're
concern
smart.
about my fashion sense is touching but irrelevant. I've called you here for a reason. If we are to determine a course of action, we need more information.
What are you talking about?
By now, it should be clear your prophet emperor brought these catastrophic events upon us. Everything that transpired is his fault.
You helped him. Menechmarco deceived him. It wasn't exactly his fault.
Granted. Menechmarco can be very persuasive and charismatic when he wants to be. We all believed him when he said we could change Varen's bloodline with the Amulet of Kings.
Then why do you blame Varen?
You saved Varen's life when you rescued him in Cold Harbor. In return, he lied to you about his true identity and his part in causing the soul burst.
Your point?
He manipulated you from the very start. Perhaps the better question is, why don't you blame Varen?
Just tell me why you called me here.
Varen wants to assemble a new group of companions in the vein of the original five. Claims it fulfills a prophecy in those wretched scrolls of his. Superstitious nonsense, but he is quite correct on one point. We need to find Sai Sahan.
And why is Sai Sahan so important?
In the chaos following the soul burst, Sahan stole the Amulet of Kings and fled the Imperial City. We're going to need that relic, and he is the only one who knows its current location.
But where is Sai Sahan now?
He was captured by Menechmarco's agents and taken to an undisclosed location. We need to find out where he's being held.
What do you need me to do?
Menechmarco keeps his most secret documents in a hidden lair of Daedric cultists deep within the Grotwood.
Right.
In the ruins of Wormroot Depths. We must travel there and search for clues.
I'll set out at once and meet you there.
Remember, Wormroot Depths, Grotwood. I'll meet you inside.
I have some questions.
If I can endure Titanborn's inane prattle, I can survive your assuredly erudite elucidations. Proceed.
Tell me more about yourself.
Well, if you must pry.
I must.
I am Chancellor to the Elder Council and Overlord of Nibene. But of all my titles, the greatest is my family name, Than. We are the greatest of the noble houses.
Not
with
anymore.
seats at the imperial court for countless centuries.
So you're a family of politicians.
Politicians? A grossly inadequate word to describe our duties and our legacy. The Thans have a storied history of advising kings and emperors that can be traced back to the First Era. We understand the ebb and flow of power.
Isn't your daughter the Empress Regent?
Clivia. She is comfortably lodged in Menechmarco's pocket, along with my nephew, Jabard. I doubt they've given my disappearance a second thought. Ah, fair Clivia. My charming girl grew to be a ruthlessly ambitious woman. I taught her well.
What will happen to you now?
Ah, there's the rub. With my untimely defection. My family will likely be divested of its holdings. The name Than is probably being stricken from every document in the Imperial Archives as we speak. I detest being on the wrong side of history.
Have you really lost everything?
Don't sound so smug about it. This is a setback, nothing more.
Right.
By allying with you, I will liberate the Empire from Menechmarco's grip. The Empire is all that matters to me. I will do what I must to ensure its survival.
Understood.
Quite simple.
So he can be trusted as long as the Empire's interests are in your interests. And if they're not, you're probably dead. Right, that's a pretty simple way to look at it. Let's have a look at our next lot of quests. Oridon. Okay. Main quest, Gratwood. Guild, Gratwood. And also Gratwood, I believe. Companion quest, you guessed it, Greenshade. Let's go to Dawnbreak. The Wayward Dagger, where's that? Okay, that's way north. The Toothmore Ploy is in Toothmore Gully. We can't beat that yet. We only need to go tap on the door of this one. So we're going to do Dawnbreak and one of the Undaunted. Let's go see what else there is in Oridon to fix. How full is my backpack? Every adventurer's favorite game. No, we're good. I zigged when I should have zagged.
I sunk some coin into a farm a few years back. I'll have to speak with my man in Greenwater.
I want to know what that story is. It's really, really nagging me now. Every time we go past those two, they're haggling or they're talking about something, or I'll just make a note where we're heading out to do more Oridon Zone story quests. Yeah, so they're doing something, and I don't know how to find out more about it. But I am curious. Very, very curious. So we're not going to run all the way north, in case you're worried. That looks like a duel going on. Let's not interfere with that. No healing people. Alright, we're not doing this one yet. I have to come back and do it. We could do that, I guess. But, let's go here.
Oh, Paylith, my daughter. Where are you?
Alright, looks like we're doing a side quest to start off. Roland Kano.
Please, you have to help me. They've got my daughter, my Paylith.
What happened? Who has your daughter?
The Veiled Heritance.
Ah.
I tracked her here, managed to take out this sentry before he could raise the alarm. But damn it, I'm an old man now. My sword arm is useless.
Let me help. Where is she?
Auriel protect you. Before he died, this bastard told me she's held in some ruins. Take this note, and this elixir of invisibility.
Right.
The note holds everything I learned from this scum. The elixir's for Paylith.
I'll look for Paylith. You rest.
Find her, as quick as you can.
Before I go, who are you?
A member of the 1st Oridon Marines. I serve under Battle Reeve Urselmo. I'm currently on leave. My wife passed just recently.
I'm sorry. What happened?
A heritance again. I was assigned to Queen Iren's detail, so my wife went to stay with her sister in Silsalen.
Oh no.
The city was sacked, and they were both murdered by these bastards.
I am sorry to hear that.
I've lost enough to the Veiled Heritance. I won't lose my daughter. Please, you have to find her.
Why didn't you just sneak inside with the elixir yourself?
How would Paylith get out then? I'm a better alchemist than a fighter, as you can see here. Least I know how to make a man talk.
Understood. We'll come back for the Actually, let's go get this while we remember. I'm not guaranteed to remember later. All right. 1 of 3. So 2 more to go, then we have another skill point to spend on something. And there is a lot to spend them on. And our leveling isn't going to help us get them all. So, yeah, it's Sky Shard hunting for us. Alright, let's highlight this quest. The Veiled Choice. Okay. I wonder if there's any more lore books in here. Oh, wow, okay. Great Harbingers of the Companions. I won't read through all of these ones out in the wild. Ooh, tone points. That's why we're doing it. Alright, so we discover 5 more and we've finished that particular one. Oh, hello. I know, you should think about that red sparkle you keep getting. It's unhealthy for you. See? Unhealthy. Told you. It'll be the death of you. That's not what I was after. Ooh, that's kind of handy. Alrighty. Hello, so good to meet you. Why does everyone I meet want to kill me? Is it my perfume? Honestly. Alright, away we go. Got the same. I definitely miss my my champion points. Hi. I was about to say you're not much of a lookout, but you actually did sense me coming up behind you there. Ooh, a dungeon. Ooh. Oh, not someone to kill. Understood. Delves deeply. High.
You're an unexpected bend in the river.
Thank you.
Not veiled heritance, yes? And obviously not pact. Perhaps we may be of service to one another.
Aren't you a member of the Pact?
Argonians as a people are, yes. But these troops are no friends of mine. I want to teach these pigs a lesson. I help you, you help me.
What do you have in mind?
This crystal. Take it. The Pact has unloaded arcane cargo all around the cove.
Well, we can't have that.
Simply touch the crystal to the cargo. The result should be impressive.
I'll give it a shot.
Careful. The crystal has a bite. Not always so friendly when unattuned.
The crystal might backfire.
Yes. The crystal may backfire if not properly attuned.
Is this something I can get some help with?
I can't. My magicka is bound. I could try, but if I exceed the power the stone allows me, pain, excruciating pain.
Look, I don't want to brag, but I'm pretty good at hurting people.
I see I've chosen another trustworthy ally.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. I'll try.
Thank you.
A moment. I must prepare the crystal. There. Now for the attunement. Hold still. And it's done. Take it, and good luck.
Thank you. That wasn't so hard now, was it? My goodness. You help me, I'll help you, but you're the one at risk. I don't think so, Timmy. We help each other. Captain Rella, a reminder, keep the crystals away from the arcane cargo. The cargo contains alchemical supplies that behave badly when the two are in proximity. I won't be responsible for the death of your mer. Should they be mistaken? Should they mishandle them? Stay moist. Delves deeply. Aha. So you were working with them. I see I've chosen another trustworthy ally. Let's have a look at this map. Work in a diagonal and then come across. So we want this one first. Hi. Behaves badly in close proximity, huh? I'm sorry. Make it go, things that make it go boom. I think we're just going to go down to the cove and work our way around in a circle. It'll be much easier. you. Oh, I say, that's a bit messy. Oh, all right. A fight is good. Yeah, sharks can actually get us in this deeper water. I wonder if slaughterfish can. We do need some more runestones. This is the first one I've seen for a while, possibly because it's in such a bad spot to get. I suppose we could go round, but I mean, where's the fun in that? Oh my gosh, there were 3 of them. Perhaps I shouldn't think about fun and possibly I should think more about, I don't know, not dying.
Move!
Let's get rid of this one.
Destroy.
No. Interesting technique, but dropping fire on your own head cannot possibly be good for you. Yes, heal the monster I'm not damaging. That's a clever mage. Is that a book? No, it is not a book. Is that a desk? It is a desk. It's not a desk I can loot though. Fine. Let's light up their lives with some arcane cargo. Ooh, hello. I know I'm avoiding fights, something I keep telling people not to do because this is where our XP and advancement comes from. I suppose we should live up to what we practice, what we preach. Yes, definitely advance. Oh, hello. Yes, split up. Why are you standing in the fire? Alright. Ooh, a Medicrostula. What's that over there? It's like a little orange glowy thing. Is it just a candle or is it a book? It's nothing. It's okay. That's a thieves' trove. And that's a book. We definitely have to upset these guys. Will you stop that? I know, they'll probably take the thieves' trove. Maybe. Maybe not. I did not see that. My bad, let's help these guys. They were running for their lives. Let's go. And we'll take that one. And we'll do a little bit of healing. Galarian the Mystic. One Lobok discovered. I know, I actually did not see the guys chasing that one. That's a shame. Like we know, my eyes are painted on. Oh, I can't help it. It's more XP on the hoof. We have to do it. Of course, it happens a lot better if we're on the right window. Oh look, crates to burn. Can I have that? Yes, I can definitely have that. Are there books in here? There's a heavy sack in here. I did not see that. That's not my door. No. I know, we're on a rescue mission. Truly we are. Alright. There's an ore node. We'll grab that. It would be easier if they glowed. It really would. And And I should probably spend some points in that. But right now I'm just trying to get my my abilities up a little bit better. Oh look. Things that make you go boom. Or things that you make go boom. One of those. Hello. I did not see you there. I am so sorry to disturb your nap. Did not help. This is where we need to be. Into the South Ruins. Let me just check something. So, preventative measure. Destroy. Okay, I've got one more to destroy. Okay. Hello. So nice to meet you.
Circle around.
Yes, you do that. That did you a lot of good, didn't it? All right, into here. Let's find out. Huh. Well, okay then. Hi. What have you guys got? Nothing I want to beat up? Alright, let's try this one. I know that itch between your shoulder blades just before someone puts a dagger through it. Hi.
Go around!
A little bit of corn. It's a stress thing. What's down there? Nothing I really want to chase. Rightio. I mean, it is a bit of XP we're walking away from, but still. Hey, Lith. Hello.
Get out of here. I won't say another word, so you just be wasting your breath.
I'm not with the Heritance. Your father sent me.
My father? Thank the stars. I'm tired of being a bargaining chip.
A bargaining chip?
They captured me to manipulate my brother, Aronimo. They had him do a job and then shoved him into a room in the ruins to the north.
Right.
Bastards.
Your father gave me this invisibility elixir. He wants you to make your way...
That's my father. Always thinking. But I can't. I can't leave without Aronimo.
You said the ruins to the north, right? I'll go find him while you get out of here.
Thank you. And good luck.
Beautiful. I mean, come on. It's a whole storehouse of stuff. And... well, you know, unless they come and lock the door again, in which case I will be very embarrassed. How did you catch the thief? They were looting the prison they just set the prisoner free from. Ah, yeah. We just had to lock the door again. Yep. I know. Let's go. The dungeons to the north, you say? Well, all right then. In a minute. Oh, I hate that spin dance I do. Right, there we go. And along this way, it is zone story and side quests. I should have put down, but you get the impression. Yeah, go ahead, raise that thing while I'm watching. I don't think so. Oh, that was nearly a fiery doom. Okay, there's some more arcane cargo to blow up. Well, why didn't you say so? There we go. I saw a thing, a heavy sack. And, you know, other stuff that might come in handy. It's a dagger of shock. Normally you just get white from off the stands, but that might be useful. We may have to switch up our... Do you mind? What was that? Now you've got to rebuild it. Alright, let's just go with some light attacks. And you.
Fan out.
Yes, do fan out. That wasn't a very respectful way to treat your friend's body. And you need to get new sentries. That one has their eyes painted on. Backstabbing me? I don't think so. Look, they're turned around now. What were they getting? Well, we'll save them the bother next time. Oh, look. Two mages. I think one's a necromancer. And then we have the pyromancer over here who wants to drop fireballs on our head. Yeah, you and your little friend, my friend. North Ruins.
Yes? Who's there?
Who's there? Someone who's going to steal all the supplies in your cave. Well, okay, some of the supplies. Geronimo.
Ah, good. I'm famished. Let's see. I'd like a breast of pheasant, some wine, and a wheel of cheese.
I'm not here to bring you food. Paleth sent me to find you.
Ugh, my sister. It's her fault we're in this mess. The Heritons just wanted some information. No problem. But they insisted on taking Paleth as insurance to make sure I'd behave.
You're in league with the Heritons and the Pact.
Oh, hush. I didn't know they were in league with the Pact. Now you're here meddling too. Fine. My escape won't be enough. I gave them some detailed military intelligence.
You idiot.
Will you help me retrieve it?
You committed treason, and now you want me to help you clean up your mess.
Do you want that information in the hands of the Pact?
Yeah, you blackmailing son of a gun.
I didn't think so. I managed to hide one of their uniforms in my cot. Grab it, then we can slip past the soldiers and retrieve the information. Simple.
All right, I'll get the uniform. Right after I read this letter.
Meet you outside then.
Egranor, I know you said to never contact you, but what happened at Quengelin? I didn't sign up to be a traitor. The Heritons in bed with the Ebonheart Pact? It flies in the fate of everything, I believe. You must report this. I can only assume that Iran has taken a more extreme turn. I'll write to my mother, have her relay the information to the Queen. Greenshade seems so far from Oridon. I miss home. I miss the Sunset Isles. I miss you. I'm sorry. Irenaeus. Right. And I suppose a disguise isn't much good unless we wear it. Where'd it go? There it is. Quit that. Well, well, don't we look like we'll fit right in? Let's go see how this goes. Enter the ship's lower deck. Now, we have to avoid the dudes and dudettes with torches.
None of these soldiers should recognize. If we see the Centurion, he's another story.
All right. Let's take a slightly roundabout route. Oh, hello, heavy sack. I'm just going to go for a swim. Now these guys should be okay. They're not carrying torches, they're carrying...
Come. We have much to discuss.
That was Iran, with the leader of the Pact Force, Rella.
Okay. Ouch. There goes my disguise. I don't know if we'll get another one, but we did get this far. Hi. They don't look friendly.
Face my blade.
Your men aren't as good as you think, Iran.
Neither are you. Right, I believe we came for the military deployment across Oridon. Battle Reeve Rolancano. The following are the current numbers mustered to maintain order during Queen Irene's sojourn throughout Oridon. As our logistics expert, Battle Reeve Urselmo asked me to send you the following numbers to ensure we have adequate coverage. We know you're still mourning, but Urselmo and I both value your judgment in these matters.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Young lords and ladies, they never seem to
I need a moment. Hold
live
on.
up to their fathers.
Will you speak with me?
Sure, on the deck of the enemy cruiser. Why not?
Right. Now we can go find my sister.
Nervous about seeing Paleth?
No. She still worships me, appreciates me, not
Big
like
brother.
my old man. If father were here, he'd lash my hide.
Actually, he is here. He sent me in here with the plan to save Paleth.
Father? Here? Oh, so he's waiting outside the cave then?
Yeah, just outside on the road.
Right, on the road. Would you mind if I hang back a few after we get out of here? You should go ahead. Tell him how helpful I was before I walk up.
Whatever you say. I don't think he's going to see a reason. I think that adventurer just trashed that cavern. Let's leave that then. We might as well take the direct path out. Oh wait, did we burn everything? Let me just check. Preventative measures? Yes. Meat delves deeply on the ship. Well, excuse me. We've missed someone. Upstairs. The tribunal's spear. Not for long, it isn't. Delves deeply.
Good work. The crystal?
I still have it.
Excellent. So now you see, this gem dampens my magicka. The crystal I gave you, along with a bit of spell work, should set me free.
What are you going to do?
I will start the spell. Once I have the crystal weakened, I will tell you to use the crystal I gave you.
All right.
Using it will be the final boost I need. Then I shall be free. Ready?
I'm ready.
This should work. Now, use the crystal on the stone.
There. Better?
Well done.
What will you do now?
Leave these pigs to your slaughter. May they rot. Thank you for your help. Shadowfen awaits.
Safe journey. Take what's left. Clear it at least, then the next adventurer will have a better run. Alright. Like I said, there's been an adventurer through here, so that's that. Now, well, we're not finding the Covenant defected just yet. We're going to go for the Veiled Choice. We'll complete that one and see how we go. Oh my, you're back. How lovely.
Move now.
Just, you know, head on past. Leave me to be a distraction for you. I don't mind. It's a bit rude, but anyway. I know, right? Don't do that. We're all in this together. So what some players do is they like to wait until you start the fight, and then they rush on past you. And if there's looting to be done, they do the looting. And, you know, even if you're standing on the chest, they'll take it out from under you because you're engaged in the battle and they're not, so they can actually access it. They're really actually quite terrible, and then they just leave you to fight or die as they see fit. There's some really Geronimo, get out of the fireball. So yeah, and while actually it's a bit of a surprise to see that behavior on this server because I don't normally, it's not a surprise to see it. There are a few out there who are very inconsiderate of others. So that's why I was so embarrassed when I didn't stop and help that person straight away and got the Thief's Trove instead. I should have been helping them first. And then just taken the risk. But yeah, it's different styles, I guess, for different folk. As long as you don't hear a second yell after that gra, you generally won't hear, it won't be engaged in battle. Mind you, that was a fair amount of XP we went past. A little bit of emetic rushulo. I have not changed up my daggers yet. Mind you, if you do run past every fight you can, you are going to have trouble later on in the game, as I discovered with my first character. So, yeah, this is your primary way of advancing. When you're questing. Otherwise, you just go and do a lot of battle things. There we go. I know. I remember you. You were here last time. Now you're dead. In a minute.
I'll just wait here. I'll be along shortly, after I'm certain you've spoken to him.
I'm guessing he doesn't get along well with his dad. That's sad. Rolincano.
My daughter is found, and my no-good son as well, from what I hear.
Geronimo gave this to the Pact, but he helped me get it back.
What? He? My son is a traitor? He gave deployment plans to the Heritants and the Pact?
In his defense, he didn't want to just leave.
Did he tell you my wife, his mother, was murdered by the Veiled Heritants? That he's put all of Oridon in danger? More wives and mothers and daughters, just so he can feel important, like a big man?
He should be right behind me.
Look, Father, it's Geronimo.
You I told you I'd kill you if I ever saw your face again.
Now, Father,
Right.
don't get upset.
Don't
Please,
get
I
upset.
never meant to hurt anyone.
You deserve no forgiveness. Law can take you.
Father, no! Please, do something.
Roland Carno.
This is now official First Oridon Marine business.
It's.
Your help is no longer required.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I have to. This is justice. He's a traitor to the crown, to
He
his
fixed what he
family.
broke. And the only possible sentence is death?
He's a traitor to the crown. He's committed treason, murder, and theft. How do
Murder?
I justify that? Even as his father. It's my duty.
And you've lost enough. Forget your duty. He's your son.
No. I have to. I must.
Yes, that's true.
My son. My own son. How can I kill my own flesh and blood? Eronimo, what you've done is unforgivable.
It is.
Fine. Your life is yours. My last act as your father is to spare you. Now leave. Flee, Oridon, and never come back. If I ever see you again, your life is forfeit.
Yes, Father. I understand.
Not another word. Go!
Eronimo!
That man is no longer your brother. Let him go.
I know.
Could it be I made the wrong choice?
Only if he does it again. You did the right thing for now.
100 years with the Marines, and never before have I failed in my duty.
100
Until
years.
today. I know myself, though. I would have come to regret killing Eronimo.
You would.
Thank you.
You're welcome, maybe. Maybe. Paleth's note. Paleth is in the ruins along the coast, south side. It makes it ruins accessible through the old mine. Something about allies don't make any sense. Scales? I have tone points to claim. My last law book that I had to find. All right, now we just need clothier resources. The Bosma hunting horn. Don't actually know where that is. Bosma hunting horn, orcish siege gear, and Augur's bones. Go into your antiquities codex, and we can put in Bosma if we're not dyslexic. There we go. You go down to Old Merry Dominion, Grutwood. It's in Grutwood, so we'll look for that when we get there. There was a horn, wasn't there? Orcish siege horn. No, Orcish something. DLC areas, it's probably in here. No. Orcish siege gear. And it's found in Betnik. Alright, what was the other one? Augur's bones. J. In the even heart, packed under the rift. Alright, so that's where we'll go if we want to find those. It might be worth actually just doing them and getting them out of there, but let's continue. I know. Let's continue, she says. Along this path of destruction we've chosen, we've unlocked another part of our map, so that is Quendulum. It's about it's a little bit off the bottom. So we've got a few more to unlock. Let's actually go down this way. I've got a ruin down here that we haven't unlocked yet. Let's deal with that. So we're kind of doing the map as we go. The only thing I haven't paid attention to is the fishing, because that can take freaking forever. Edzuin discovered. Now, is that enough though? Not enough to turn it into a discovery. Oh wait, we haven't finished whatever's here. We haven't started.
The magical lattice can be disrupted,
right,
but the underlying problem remains.
Syrink.
Fair day. How goes the translations? Wait, you're not one of Tellinger's students?
No, I'm not.
A fair day indeed. I'm studying the spirits that now haunt these ruins. I believe they can be released. sent on to their final reward. Perhaps you'd be willing to help with an experiment.
Perhaps. What do I have to do?
Take this crystal. I've etched a series of micro-runes onto its surface.
I see.
Weaken the spirit's hold on the physical world, and then focus your will.
Right.
That should sever the spirit's hold on Nirn. Allow it to pass into Aetherius.
I'll give it a try.
My talents do not lie in the brute application of spell power. Otherwise I would be at your side. Field experimentation is fascinating.
What was that about micro-runes and focusing my will?
Much of magic is in the detail.
Right.
These spirits should not be here. Their presence is inherently fragile. With manipulations of the magicka field around you, your will can carry the punch of a warhammer.
Right. I see. Hang on a minute. I still haven't done that dagger. My god. My O and my I keys. I'm hopeless. Let's go with this. Find that dagger and see if it's any better than what we've got. Alright. It is better. Well, that's not a surprise, really. Let's equip that. We have a bunch of junk in here. I am tempted to stick a sword in one hand, but we'll leave it at that for the moment. Okay. River Walker boots. I know, I don't want to really drop my maximum magicka though. Part of the armor of the Veiled Heritance. Right. It is one of the things we want to do though. When you block, you cause all your enemies within 5 meters of you to bleed. I don't think I can resist that. Let's try that. I know, we'll build up the Queen set. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that's right, I've got a ring. 5. So we're good. Oh, hello, Relis.
You're on your way to the dig site? The supplies Tellinger's been screaming about, no doubt.
Who's Tellinger?
The leader of the dig? The one who ordered the supplies? You're an odd merchant. You'll find him at the camp just up the path. Fair day.
Thank you. I'll speak to Tellinger then. The Malari Mora. Alright. Let's click on that, shall we? And that. Act of kindness. Let's go deal with act of kindness. We'll get that one out of our hair. And we'll explore these ruins a little bit more. Now, what do I have to do? Oh, they're a little bit mad at me. I see. Ow! That did not move quick enough. Archer and friend. Come here. I do not wish to be a pincushion. Okay. I need to deal with this one. Right. Use the micro-edged crystal on this one.
You've lifted my curse. I'm free to seek my rest.
You are. And this one.
Curse. It is gone. I owe you my freedom. Thank you.
Alright. I need to do this to 10 of them. Alright then. Hello.
Can it be? Free from the curse of the Malari Mora.
Right. That's the name of the other quest we've got. So this will be interesting.
The Malari Mora no longer binds me. Thank you.
You're welcome. A backpack. Right, with junk in it, but that's okay. Oh no. Look at that, you made that nice spirit angry. Ow.
I thought this my spiritual grave. Thank you for giving me freedom.
You're welcome.
Can it be? You've undone my curse. I thank you, brave one.
Right. They each have something different. I like that.
The Malari Mora no longer binds me here, free of the curse.
You're welcome. You're next. What are you up to? 7? So
What's
this is 8.
The curse is gone. My freedom has returned.
That's kind of cool.
Curse is gone. Finally, I'm at peace. Thank you.
You're welcome. And now it's going to rain on us. Let's go find one more. I can only free one of them. Well, this is annoying.
A weight has been lifted and peace will be mine. Thank you.
You've lifted
Traveler,
my curse.
I must
I'm
speak
free
with
to
you.
Seek my rest.
Meet me at the vault entrance on the ruin's edge.
All right. Wow. The vault room. What have we gotten ourselves into? Talk to the spirit at the ancient vault. Let's go. We also have this to discover as well. I know, they're in opposite directions. We'll get there. Ah, they're mad at me again. Right. Wonder if I can free these ones on the way through. Oh, that's right, they're undead as well, which does help with our Fighters Guild XP. I am not getting the option to free them anymore. I am sad. I still have the crystal. Why can't I free them? Maybe he didn't see me? Right. Nope, they saw me. Now we have to fight them. I knew he was going to do that eventually. It's interesting how some of their stuff manifests in the real there for a minute. I'm not sure that's the way I want to go. Hang on. Let me just see. No, it's 70 meters away, so it's not that entrance. Nearly besieged when I should have zagged. Here he is. Oh, and a backpack. Grab that. I am so sorry, I'm going to pull this one in front of you. Ow! Sorry. Quaranaldil?
I felt the curse drawn back to these ruins, just as I felt your touch release them back to Aetherius.
Who are you?
I am Quaronadil, once a member of the proud Dur family, now lashed to the face of Nirn by shame. I had the misfortune to call Asanyon Dur my brother.
Why did you reach out to me?
Esduin was home to many powerful mages when I walked beneath the sky.
Within this vault lies a magical lattice, very similar in function to the crystal you now hold.
Right.
Only much, much more powerful.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Cynric could use it to free all the spirits then.
Just so. There is one obstacle to overcome. A puzzle that defends the ancient mage's spellwork. 13 tiles surround a chest within. The correct 4 must be activated to access the lattice.
Right. I'm here to help. You must have some idea of which tiles to activate.
Knowing the mage, I only have my best guess.
Okay.
The tiles represent the great constellations. He held the guardian constellations in high regard. The mage, the thief, and the warrior.
Thank you. I'll try those.
Good luck, traveler. The lattice may be the last hope for the fallen.
The mage, the thief, and the
shame
warrior.
Asanyan brought to my line grounds me to learn. I have hoped for centuries to somehow undo his folly.
You're not trapped the way the other spirits are then?
No. I saw the growing madness within my brother and had to act. I spoke with the guard of Skywatch,
right,
but not in time to save the targets of his zealotry. And not in time to stop the slaughter of every soul in Esduin.
You tried to stop him. Why are you ashamed?
You don't understand. I stood beside my brother for months as the cult grew here. I could have ended his madness at any time. Instead, like a coward, I stayed my hand. Behold the cost.
He was your brother and you wanted to believe the best of him. But I see your pain. Ties of blood. There are a number of ways you can do these puzzles. Okay, this one is the thief, I think. So it's the running thief. And then the warrior. So it looks like his guess was right. That's the serpent. He didn't mention the serpent. And that's the lover. Alright, I wonder if there's an order. So we're looking for the first one. Okay, it looks like it's easy enough that in each set of 4 there is only one tile to activate. So there's the serpent. That's the lady, the tower, the warrior, the thief. Someone activated the wrong tile. It just leaves the mage, I think. That's the steed. Shadow. No, the lover. Alright, so even if you don't have persuade, you can still solve the riddle. You just have to look around you. Quarrendil's letter. Dear Mother, Asanyan is insane. I first thought he sought a path in life. Now he talks only of the end of days. He speaks of the crow he sees in his dreams. He can't distinguish between the real and the unreal. He now believes the end of the world is at hand, as I'm sure he's written you. He has told me that sacrificing a Skywatch noble will somehow thwart this end. I can't allow him to murder another for the sake of his delusory faith. I must report him to the Skywatch Guard, and come what may, I must stop him. I'm sorry. I love you as always, but I must stop him. Quarrendil. Really? Maybe there's an order. So let's try this. There's the thief. Or it's possible I read the letter and it took too long. And there's the not the lover, the wizard. Yeah, the mage. The warrior, the serpent, the lover wasn't one of them. Lover, steed, shadow, lord, Atronach, thief. warrior. I know, I'm like, I thought it was someone else, but anyway, lady. There's the mage, hiding in the corner, and there's the serpent. It's not the order, it's just getting it right. Oh man, I can't believe I got that so gloriously wrong. Well, now you know what happens when you do. Oh dear. This is what happens when you don't check the panels.
Indeed.
Syrinx, hi.
You've returned, and with the spell lattice?
Yes, I see you've met Quaranaldil.
He came to me and spoke to me about my crystal. When he told me you were retrieving the lattice, I found my courage and followed Quaron out here. You still have the micro-etched crystal I gave you?
Yes, what are you going to do?
This lattice is an elegant extension of the principles the crystal uses. By enmeshing it within the lattice, it will amplify the power of the crystal. It will free these spirits of the Malari Mora's curse.
Well, I hope it works. Here.
Wish me luck.
Luck.
Look, it's working. Almost there. You did it! I can feel it!
Syrinx?
Incredible! Did you see that?
I did.
Unfortunate that the crystal lattice was destroyed in the process, but it served its purpose well.
So it worked?
Yes, can't you feel it? The spirits still remain, but in time they will learn they are free to move on.
Right. Quaranaldil.
While many of the spirits linger, they will slowly dissipate. It will take a while for the reality to sink in.
Excellent. Are they angry still? No. So I now don't have to fight angry spirits every second step. That is a blessing. Oh, and that is a blessing too. But I am thinking it's about time for me to stop. We haven't unlocked Esduine yet, so I'm going to go and find the start of that quest. Actually, I'm going to go find the lover, and we're going to go activate that thing. We might grab that adventure, which is not too far away. Ah, Tellinger, that's the adventure we want. So what we'll do is we'll go grab this this Munda stone. It's in the prettiest place too, look. I know, little short legs. Look at this. It is such a pretty environment here. Alright. We'll increase physical and spell penetration. Well, let's do that. That looks like fun. Alright, now if we go to see for character, you'll see the effects of your Munda stone. It's boon from the lover up here. So you see that up in the corner, so you'll know which stone you've got. And down here you'll get boon from the lover, and it will actually tell you what it is here. So we also have Gallop, and we also have Minor Expedition. Those are gained by the skill line, the Alliance War skill line in Assault, and you pick up Continuous Attack. But to get that faster, we will need to go and do some PvP. Sigh. I know, I'm just not built for it and I don't enjoy it. So, but I might do it anyway. I mean, you know, oops, there's some Dragon Thorn. We need that stuff. It's very distinctive. Now, we're trying to find, not the Covenant Defector. I'm heading for the wrong quest. We're trying to unlock Esduine, but I think we might do that next session. We're just taking our own leisurely way up Auradon. I think I have to go up that hill, don't I? Maybe. I'm lost. Oh, look. We need that too. And we need this. Must be fewer players on. I'm finding more resources. Okay, I need hanger left in order to find what I'm after. See, this is Esduine Ruin that we're running towards. And Tellinger the Artificer, I think, is the one that holds the quest to unlocking it for our map completion. Ooh, hello, Stinkhorn. And I've got no companions who go, ew, you make sure you wash your hands with that. Points for working out who that one is. You all should know. Our backpack. I suppose not. Stealing from a backpack right in front of the greatest mage around, possibly not my best ever choice. But that's an adventure we will start next time. Guys, thank you so much for hanging with me. If you've enjoyed this this stream, please let me know. If you want me to chase something in particular, a skill set, or whatever, also let me know. But on that note, I am going to bid you adieu. Thank you so much for hanging with me, and I will check you in another 4 days' time with some more Elder Scrolls Online.